Hello and welcome to the Cardinal Sports Network, where today we'll be watching the Lawrence Cardinals girls varsity lacrosse team take on the Ewing Blue Devils. Lawrence comes into this game with a 7-2 record, while Ewing is about even with a 3-3. So Lawrence is the pick to win today. Looking for some good action out here on the new turf football field. We've got rain in the area. It's gray, drizzly kind of day, but on this wonderful turf field, we don't have to worry about muddy conditions, and the girls are scheduled to play this game rain or shine, and it looks like it's going to be rain. Getting ready for the start here. A little hold. And there goes the ball. It's finally picked up by Ewing. Number 12, Carolyn Unger, takes a run down the field. In goal for Lawrence today is Madison Wingirter, number 18. Goalie for the Ewing Blue Devils will be number 30, Maddie Dolio. And there's the first goal of the game as Carolyn Unger from Ewing draws first blood. Ewing takes the lead with a score of 1-0 over the Lawrence Cardinals here at the Cardinal Stadium. Not the way the Cardinals wanted to start this game. Let's see if they can come back. Centering the ball, Sarah Berardi for Lawrence. Loose ball on the field. Picked up by Lawrence, dropped again and recovered. As Lauren Jordan picks it up on the far side of the field. A whistle on the play will halt the action for a moment. You'll hear a lot of whistles during the game. Referees try and keep this sport civilized. Shot on goal by Cassidy Carroll goes wide. Another whistle on the play. And it looks like Sarah Berardi will take the penalty. Ball ricochets off the post as Lawrence unable to find the easy goal as Ewing did. Whistle will now turn the ball over to Ewing. Ewing currently leading with a score of 1-0 over the Lawrence Cardinals. We're coming to you from the Cardinal Stadium with a beautiful new turf field. Ewing with the ball advanced down the near sideline. They'll drop it back and regroup. Pass over towards the center of the field. Ball is picked up by Ewing. Ewing on a drive toward the Lawrence goal. Ewing defense all over her. Forcing her back and wide. Now she breaks free and heads in towards the center. Shot is deflected by Madison Wingirter. Lawrence will pick up the ball and attempt to get it out of the area. Pass up the field. Now run up the far sideline. Lawrence now on the attack, heading for the Ewing goal. And they'll take a pause there to set up and see if they can work out a way of getting the ball in the net. Here's a pass toward the top of the key. Back over to the far side. And now a drive in towards the goal. Plenty of defense. And once again, the ball ricochets off the post with that shot. Several very close opportunities there, rejected by the goal post itself for Lawrence. Ewing now on the attack, heading down the far side. They'll drop it back and reset. Now advancing down towards Lawrence goal. Driving in towards the center. Loses control of the ball, quickly recovers, drops it again, and recovers. No, this time it's picked up by Lawrence. Turnover there as Lawrence recovers the ball. And now Lawrence will advance it down the far sideline. Pass is picked up. Lawrence now on a strong run down the far side of the field. That's Grace Donorski. Whistle on the play. Lawrence will retain possession. Madison Miller with the ball now. She'll pass it back towards the center. And the girls will run it back into the end zone behind the goal. That's actually legal in this sport, unlike, say, soccer, for instance, where the line that runs through the goal is the out-of-bounds line. They're actually allowed to circle around behind the net here, much like ice hockey. Girls taking full advantage of that. Bit of a turnover, however, as Maddie DeLeo has the ball and looks a little unsure what to do with it. Looking for someone open to pass to. And she'll just lay it down on the ground. A bit of a risky move there, but picked up by one of the other Ewing Blue Devil players, who is running the length of the field by the looks of things. He goes right through the Lawrence defense, all the way up to the goal, and that one ricochets off the post. Whistle on the play will turn the ball over to Lawrence. And now Lawrence will try and return the ball back down towards the Blue Devils goal. Morgan Frank advances the ball over to, well, it's moving so quickly I can't keep up with it, but Lawrence loses control of the ball and it's turned over to the Ewing Blue Devils, who will now try and get it out of their goal area. Lawrence actually pinning them in there. And a whistle on the play. Take this moment to remind you that you're watching the Cardinal Sports Network on Lawrence Township Public Schools Television Network. Lawrence with the ball to restart action. That's Lauren Jordan. She takes a shot on goal. It's deflected by the goalie. She'll go back and grab the ball again. Pass off towards center. Shot on goal, deflected wide. That was Sarah Berardi taking the shot. Madison Miller will bring the ball inbounds. Pass goes over the head of the intended receiver, picked up by the Blue Devils. And it's 3-on-1 there as Lawrence tries to stop the advance of the Blue Devil. Tried a little too hard there, and that will be a yellow card. Probably involve a trip to the penalty box there. And the Ewing Blue Devils will be restarting action with possession of the ball. There's the inbound pass. She'll drop it way back. Cross towards center. Now run back over to the far side. And a little too much contact for the referee's liking. Ewing will retain possession of the ball. Now running it down the far side. Crosses in towards the middle. And a backhanded shot just goes wide of the goal. That will turn the ball over to Lawrence. Lawrence will run it right across in front of their own goal, then clear it out with a nice pass down the field. Another pass going for distance. And we've got the ball very quickly down behind the Ewing goal. There's a pass out in front. Another pass across. And another pass. Lawrence working the ball around the outside, trying to find a hole in the Ewing defense. Ewing defense holding tough for now. Score still Ewing 1, Lawrence 0 here at Cardinal Stadium, as the Ewing Blue Devils have a slim lead on this game, and they've held it since the early goings. Rain's starting to fall here at Cardinal Stadium. Fans all have their umbrellas up in the grandstand. Girls will continue to play on. Lawrence still working the ball around, trying to find a hole in that wall of blue in front of them. They'll need to do something soon here. And it looked like Victoria Weibowitz was going to try and run it right through the middle before she got fouled. So she will take the penalty here. And Weibowitz scores the first goal for Lawrence of the game. That will tie up the score at 1-1, as Lawrence starting to show some scoring prowess as well. Be interesting to see who can score next in this close game of girls varsity lacrosse. Lawrence versus Ewing. There's a center. That one went way up, and it's collected by Ewing. Pass across. Now running it down towards the near side of the field. They'll turn and head back across. And another pass. Pass is dropped, but recovered by Ewing. Ewing now running down toward the goal a little slowly. Momentum seems to have been lost there, and now they'll start passing it around much like Lawrence had done for a while, trying to set up a play and see if they can penetrate the Lawrence defense. Ewing will bring the ball around behind the Lawrence goal. Now back around in front. Circling very wide, trying to see if they can break the Lawrence defense. So far unsuccessful in doing so. Pass back behind the goal and run it out front. Now back around behind the goal, but a whistle on the play. Now this is an interesting call. They'll move both players over toward the far side. Must have been something that occurred a little while back. There's a pass by Ewing. Pass behind the net. Now running back around. And the ball is collected by Lawrence goalie Madison Lingirder. Really no shot on goal there, as Ewing runner lost control of the ball amidst the heavy defense from Lawrence. Ewing back with the ball, however. Another run across the front, and heavy defense from Lawrence will prevent any kind of shot. Whistle on the play. That will turn the ball over to Lawrence. Call going against Ewing in this case. And Lawrence is off to a running start with the ball. Heading down the field at a good pace. Pass towards the goal. And pass across in front of the goal gets loose. Loose ball in the field is recovered by Ewing. Heavy coverage from Lawrence actually forces a turnover. Another slashing action there from Ewing will return the ball to Lawrence's possession. Pass across, drive towards the middle, and in for a goal is Sarah Berardi. That's goal number 2 for Lawrence, as Lawrence takes the lead for the first time this game. Score now 2-1. Lawrence Cardinals over the Ewing Blue Devils. Still in first half action. A little under 12 minutes left in this game. And so far it's been a fairly even game. Lawrence finally taking command in this game. Whistle on that play. And Berardi was actually on her way in for another goal. She'll get to take a penalty here. Turn and shoot. No, it was a pass, but whistle on that play before the pass even went off, as Berardi is once again fouled. She'll take another penalty here. There goes Berardi in toward the goal. Shot is deflected. Recovered by Lawrence and put into the net, this time by Lauren Joyden. Makes the score now 3-1 as the Lawrence Cardinals starting to pull away with this game. Excellent play by the Lady Cardinals. Took a little while to get going, but once they did, they've been quite strong. Seem to have found the net of the Ewing Blue Devils. Whistle on the play, but Lawrence will get possession. Cassidy Carroll takes possession of the ball, and she'll go running it way down the field in quite a hurry. See if she takes a shot. No, it's a pass over to, pass to Sarah Berardi and in for the goal. So Berardi gets the goal, and Cassidy Carroll with an assist on that one. Excellent play by the Lawrence Cardinals. You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network on LTPS TV, where the Lawrence Cardinals have taken command of this game. Score now 4-1. There's the center, and it goes flying. Picked up by Lawrence. Lawrence will head in towards the goal. And immediately put it away. That's Victoria Wiebrowitz with her second goal of the game. As Lawrence starting to really show some strength here in this game after going scoreless for quite a long time early in the game. A little over 10 minutes left on the clock in this first half. Lawrence will pick up the ball. Run down the field, but stopped by the defense. Now over the defense, and a bounce shot does not go into the net. Will instead go over the line. Possession returns to Lawrence. She gets around the defender, turns and shoots, and excellent stop there by goalie goalie Madison DeLeo. Ewing now trying to get the ball out of their end of the field. And an error is forced there where Lawrence gets the ball. Everybody taking time to reset here. Lawrence thinking about what to do next in order to try and get another ball in that net. And shot on goal by Lauren Jordan. Does not go in, collected by the goalie. Once again, taking her time getting rid of the ball. The pass is picked off by Lawrence. Loose ball in the field is picked up by Lawrence. Knocked loose, and now it's a loose ball rolling on the field. We'll see who comes up with it, and it is Lawrence who has the ball. Once again, slowing down the play for a moment. Pass over towards the center, now back again. Around the edge. Now back behind the net. Across behind the net. A couple girls have taken a run towards the center looking for the pass, but haven't gotten it yet. Lawrence now running the ball back out and knocked loose by Blue Devils. Blue Devils will take possession of the ball. Pass up the line. Unable to catch it, and Lawrence will recover the ball. Nice drive up the middle there by Sarah Zoll. Her shot did not go in, deflected by the goalie. Ewing comes away with the ball. They will now head back towards the Lawrence side of the field if they can get there. Lawrence is making it really tough for them to even get the ball out of their end of the field. Pass over to the near line. And a whistle on the play. I think she may have stepped out of bounds on that one. Lawrence with the ball. Inbound pass. Pass over to the far side of the field. Lawrence will advance the ball down the far side. And shot on goal by Victoria Weberwitz is deflected. Whistle on the play will turn the ball back over to Lawrence. Weberwitz will restart the play. She looks cautiously at the Ewing defenders. Looking for someone to pass to, unable to find anyone yet. There goes a pass behind the net. She'll run it out. Pass back behind the net. Loose ball picked up by Lawrence. Pass across behind the net. All right, back again. Shot on goal there by Sarah Berardi is deflected by goalie Maddie DeLeo. DeLeo with the ball. Once again looking for someone to pass it to. Pass is tipped away by Sarah Zoll, who recovers the ball for Lawrence. And trying to take a run, but not getting very far there, Lauren Jodoin. She'll pass behind the net. Pass deflected by Ewing, but right back to Lawrence. Lawrence looking for a way back around to the front of the net. And Lauren Jodoin takes a quick run around the front of the net, but doesn't get a shot off. Loose ball, swatted out by Ewing. Girls still digging away, trying to get the ball. Ewing will come up with it. Pass up the field for Ewing, and they'll finally get the ball away from their own goal and across the center line. A little too aggressive on the defense there by Lawrence. That will put the ball back in the hands of Ewing. A little over 3 minutes left in this first half, with Lawrence leading a score of 5-1 over the Ewing Blue Devils. Blue Devils on the charge, headed for the goal right now. Shot on goal goes slightly to the left of the goal and will roll out of bounds. Lawrence will keep possession of the ball. Lawrence with a good run right up the middle. Pass over toward further up the field. Gets loose, but recovered again by Lawrence. Heavy coverage by Ewing. And a little too aggressive defense on Ewing's part this time. Lawrence with the ball. Pass over towards center, and a drive up the middle. Shot by Sarah Berardi. Goes wide. Tipped wide by the goalie, apparently, as Lawrence will have the ball. Pass over to the far corner. Lauren Jodoin with the ball. Gets loose. Recovered by Lawrence, but not before the whistle blows. Jodoin will receive the ball, and she'll take the penalty. Here comes Jodoin in, and for a shot right past the goalie. He really ripped one in there. Nice shot by Jodoin. That will bring the score to 6-1, with Lawrence Cardinals leading quite handily over the Ewing Blue Devils. A bit of a surprise after the early going of this game, where Ewing scored the first goal and held Lawrence scoreless for quite a while. Lawrence will get the ball after the center. Pass towards the middle of the field. Now running up towards the far line. Lawrence will take the ball behind the end line. Victoria Weberwitz with the ball all by herself back there, looking for some help. Ewing not looking to overcommit. Weberwitz will circle around, tries for a shot, can't get one off, pass across, and shot by Sarah Berardi will roll past the goal. Lawrence will restart the action with control of the ball. Less than a minute of play left in this first half. Lawrence in possession and in control of this game. Jodoin with the ball, looking for some kind of opportunity, decides to try and make something happen on her own. She'll go running around the outside and gets fouled. My mistake. This actually will turn the ball over to Ewing with about 5 seconds left in the game. They're going to do what they can, but it won't be much. And that that should bring the first half to a close, with the Lawrence Cardinals leading by a score of 6-1 over the visiting Ewing Blue Devils in an exciting girls varsity lacrosse match. You're watching LTPS TV. This is the Lawrence Township Public Schools Television Network. As we get ready to start second half action, another 25 minutes of exciting girls varsity lacrosse action. There's the center, and good second effort there by Berardi. And no, she's not running the wrong way. We're in second half. That's the direction Lawrence has to go to score, and she takes a shot, does not get it in. Recovered by Lawrence. Oh, a bit of a trip there. I'm sure that was unintentional, but whistle on the play anyway. Lawrence will take the foul, as Lauren Jodoin will have the ball. Jodoin goes in, decides not to go directly toward the goal. She'll run around back and try and set something up. Pass across now over towards the middle. And a shot by Hannah McGann finds its mark in the net. I believe that's first goal for Hannah, as Lawrence advances to now 7-1 against the Ewing Blue Devils. You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network on LTPS TV. Hannah McGann once again will center the ball for Lawrence. Up it goes, and swatted down by Victoria Weberwitz. She tries to collect it, but it's picked off by Ewing. Ewing now advancing the ball towards the Lawrence goal. Pass is tipped away by Weberwitz. Loose ball in front of the Lawrence goal. Still having trouble settling that one down. And finally picked up by Ewing goalie Madison Wingirter. We haven't seen much of her in this game, as the ball has been at the other end of the field most of the time. Lawrence will restart action here with possession of the ball. Action resumes. Grace Stanarski running the ball down the center of the field. She'll move over toward this side, then double back. Now back toward this side, and a pass over towards this side of the field, as Lauren Jordan will run towards the goal. Shot goes wide. That's a nice effort there by Lauren. Lawrence will pass towards the center, and a bounce shot by Sarah Berardi does not find its mark. Lawrence again recovers the ball. Pass back behind the net. Now a run around in front. Turning shot by Lauren Jodoin does not find its mark. Lawrence recovers the ball again. Still waiting to see if they can find a hole in the defense. Several of the Lawrence girls taking a run across the front looking for a pass, but heavy coverage preventing anything from happening. Now the ball moves up towards center, and lots of people going after it. Pass back over toward the side. Towards the middle now, working over toward the far side, back in this way again. A little bit of globetrotter action there from the girls as they work a cyclone. Now back behind the net again. Rain seems to have stopped here, but still a very gray, overcast looking day. Bit of mist in the air still. Hasn't slowed down the Lawrence Cardinals, however, as they've really put on a good first half. Score of 7-1. Ewing scoring the first goal of the game and remains scoreless ever since. Ewing unwilling to overcommit on their defense for Lawrence players behind the net. There comes a run around the front. No shot. Lawrence will reset out in front of the goal. Over toward this side. Loose ball. And a little too much stick action there from Ewing. Lawrence will retain possession. Lawrence will restart the play. Ball moving around behind the net some more. Konarski with the ball now, passes it out towards the center. What could have been a good move there. Shot didn't really get off. Ball recovered by Maddie DeLeo. DeLeo cleared out, but picked off right away by Lawrence. In for another attempt is Grace Donarski. I'm sorry, it was not Donarski. That was Sarah Berardi, who took a shot on goal. Deflected by the Ewing goalie. Ewing goalie's been under a lot of fire today. And despite what the scoreboard shows, she's stopped a lot of goal attempts too. Ewing on the attack now. Going into unfamiliar territory as they head down towards the Lawrence goal. Ewing will advance the ball toward the goal, but heavy Lawrence defense. Ball is knocked loose by Lawrence, but a whistle on the play. Ewing will recover the ball. Now Ewing will take a penalty. It's number 11, Natalie Rodriguez. Her shot goes wide and out of bounds. That will turn the ball back over to Lawrence. Coming out of the goal to get it is Madison Wingirter. Loose ball out in front of the goal. Dangerous position for Lawrence. Fortunately, Lawrence will come away with it. Pass up the field. And another pass. This one's bouncing loose on the field. Picked up by Ewing. Ewing now on a drive towards the Lawrence goal. Bounce shot is unable to find its mark as Madison Wingirter right there to stop it. Lawrence now on the move as they will send the ball up the far sideline. Picked off by Ewing, however. Knocked loose, but whistle on the play will return the ball to Ewing possession. There's a long pass by Ewing, picked off by Lawrence. Nice move by Lawrence to stop that one. Lawrence now has the ball back behind the Ewing goal. Loose ball should be picked up easily. Ewing getting a little more aggressive on the girls behind there. Nice attempt at a cross and a slap shot. Lawrence unable to get that one into the net, however. Ewing with the ball as they will advance down the far sideline. Held up by the Lawrence players who right away take it and head straight in toward the goal. That was number 13, Cassidy Carroll, with a really strong run. And another yellow card there. Seen a couple of those this game. Carroll will restart the play with the ball. Decides not to go in for the shot, although it moves around towards the center. Now over to the far side. Pass over some defenders. Shot is deflected. And call goes against Lawrence as Ewing will retain possession of the ball. Ewing will pass the ball up the field a bit. Finally across the center line. And Ewing on the charge, headed down toward the Lawrence goal. Ball gets away, recovered quickly. Gets away again. This time Lawrence will pick it up. And it's Yasmin Hachicha with a run with the ball there. She'll pass it off.
Exactly, that's the point.
Lawrence bringing the ball all the way down behind the Ewing goal again. Pass almost gets away from Hannah McGann that time, but she recovers it. Quick whistle on the play, and McGann will restart the action with control of the ball. Out she goes towards the goal, and the shot is in, and it's a goal for Hannah McGann as the Cardinals now move into an 8-1 lead over the Ewing Blue Devils. That one almost seemed easy. There's the center. Ball still loose, finally picked up by number 22, Sarah Berardi. She'll run the ball down towards the goal. Pass to the far side. That's Sammy Poslusny, who was running it around the far side. Pass over to number 14, Sarah Zoll. Zoll kind of hung up there. Now she'll pass it over to Weberwitz. Weberwitz decides to back up and reset. And working her way through the defense, Sarah Berardi scores yet another goal. I believe that's 3 goals now for Berardi. Would you give her a hat trick? Excellent play by Berardi, and she'll go right back to action as our center. There goes the ball. Fielded by Cassidy Carroll, who will advance it down the field. Carroll takes it all the way into the end zone. Pass over to Zoll. Back to Carroll. Back to Zoll. Zoll breaks free, turns and shoots, deflected by Blue Devils. Recovered by Weberwitz. Weberwitz will run it around, and she'll try and turn and shoot, can't get one off. So she'll retreat a little bit, taking the defender with her. And there it is, another goal for Victoria Weberwitz. That's 3 for her as well. So 2 hat tricks in a very short period of time by the Lawrence Lady Cardinals, as they have been on a real shooting tear here since about the middle of the first half. Now second half action, we see the score reaching 10-1 as Lawrence Cardinals leading over the Ewing Blue Devils. Cardinals come away with the ball after the center. Weberwitz over to Zoll. Zoll to McGann. McGann to Berardi. Berardi to Carroll. Ball is tipped loose by Ewing. Foul on the play. Lawrence will retain possession of the ball. Now passing around the outside. Lawrence will try to draw everyone out of position from the Blue Devils and make a hole in the defense, and that seemed to work for a little bit. Drive up the middle, and Victoria Weberwitz goes in for goal number 4. Weberwitz really having a good game today, as are many of the Cardinal players. You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network on LTPS TV, where the Lawrence Lady Cardinals are really having a good game against the Ewing Blue Devils with a score of 11-1. Referee didn't like that center. He'll fetch the ball and come on back and try it again. A little over 9 minutes of play left in this game. There goes the ball in the air. Nice second effort there by Berardi. Weberwitz will come away with it. And once again, the ball is back behind the Blue Devils' net. Blue Devils take possession of the ball. Lawrence forces the drop, but referees felt there was a little too much action on that one, and Ewing will recover the ball. Number 15, Becky Colton, will restart the action. Here come the Blue Devils up the sideline. Now returning out towards the middle of play. Ball tipped away by Lawrence, but a whistle on the play will return possession to Ewing. That's Yasmin Tinsley with the ball. She'll move across toward the center of the field and go for the far side, looking for open ground. Turn and pass. Gets away for a moment, but quickly recovered. Ewing will pass it over toward this side. Ball gets away, lots of swinging sticks. Let's see who gets possession of that one. It looks like it'll be Ewing. Ewing with a pass toward center, now a drive up toward the middle. Forced wide by the Lawrence defense. Whistle on that play. Foul against Lawrence. As Ewing will look for a scoring opportunity here. Driving towards the center, and the shot trickles in. No problem at all for Madison Wingirter. And Lawrence will get the ball out of the area. Morgan Frank getting the ball down the field. Now drive around toward the goal. Turn and shot. Lauren Joyden finds the back of the net for yet another goal. I believe that is her third goal as well. So another hat trick for Lawrence. Score now 12-1. The final minutes of this game. Lawrence not showing any signs of slowing down. As once again, Sarah Berardi comes away with the ball after the center and brings it down the field. Loose ball is collected by Ewing. Number 24, Facia Barclay, will restart the action for Ewing. He'll bring it up the far sideline. Cut off by heavy defense from Lawrence. Back pass is a little hard to handle, but Ewing gets a hold of it. Now bringing it over this way. Trying to see if they can find a way toward the other side of the field. And there they finally cross the center line. Ewing on a drive towards the Lawrence goal. Natalie Rodriguez with a good run there for Ewing. Lawrence comes away with the ball. Whistle halts the action momentarily, but Lawrence will still have possession. Pass up the line. Finally collected. Oop, spoke too soon. Now she's got it. Heavy defense knocks it loose. And Lawrence finally gets that ball under control. Pass over toward this side of the field. Sarah Tennant advances the ball down the near sideline. Now she'll turn and look for a pass. Over to Zoll. Zoll drives in towards the net and in for a goal. That's the first goal for Sarah Zoll, as Cardinals continue to rack up the score here against the Ewing Blue Devils. Quick word on Zoll. She's actually one of many Lawrence players who play on other teams throughout the school year. Most recently, Zoll was center for the girls varsity basketball team. Now Berardi with the center. This time it'll be picked up by Ewing and lost by Ewing, as ball's quickly turned over to Sarah Tennant. Tennant with another drive. She drops the ball. Picked up by Ewing, dropped by Ewing. And a lot of scrambling for that loose ball. There'll be a whistle on the play. I don't know who that one's going to. Goes to Ewing. Ewing now advancing the ball down the near line. Pass back. And a bit of a run now for Ewing under heavy defense by Lawrence. Ewing with a little bit of clear running room finally, as they're heading in towards the Lawrence goal. Turned and shot, but it was very high and wide. That was once again Natalia Rodriguez, who has been trying to make something happen for the Ewing Blue Devils. We've seen her with several shots on goal, having trouble finding her mark there. Ewing with the ball. Pass is intercepted by Lawrence. Now running down the center. Lawrence will stop around the top of the circle and try and set up a play. Final 2 minutes of play here as Ewing is leading over Lawrence. Lawrence is leading over the Ewing Blue Devils with a score of 13-1. Ewing had the early lead in this game with the first goal, and that was the last time they experienced a goal. Heavy pressure from the Ewing defense now. Long pass by Lawrence towards the middle, gets away, picked up again by Lawrence. Pass over to the outside. Now back in towards center, and shot on goal is not going to connect, but nice attempt there by Sammy Puzlusi. Cassidy Carroll will bring the ball back in. Less than a minute of play here. Carroll working the ball around the outside. Pass in towards center. And Miller couldn't get to it in time to put it in the net. Ewing will come away with the ball. They'll drop it. Loose ball. Scrambling. Picked up by Lawrence. No shot. Pass around the outside. Drive in towards the goal. Ball is knocked free. Shot by Sarah Berardi deflected, and that will end the game with Lawrence Cardinals scoring 13 points against the Ewing Blue Devils. High scorer for the game was Victoria Weberitz with 4 goals. And we had Lauren Joyden and Sarah Berardi with 3 goals apiece. Goals also scored by Cassidy Carroll and Sarah Zoll and Hannah McGann with 2. There were a lot of goals out there as the Lady Cardinals really went to town. Thanks for watching, and remember to tune in next time for another exciting episode of Cardinal Sports on LTPS TV.